to Hall County right now where temps are already below freezing, that ice starting to accumulate. Doug Turnbull, I saw you a couple of hours ago and you were literally trying to dig your boots into all that ice over there and it wasn't budging. So it probably has gotten worse in the last couple hours.
Yeah, well, honestly, Aisha, let's just get right to that. Let's take a look. I'm here on Brownsbridge Road, just outside of our hotel here in Gainesville, and I'm going to step into the shoulder of the road, make sure nobody's coming here. And you can see when you dig your boots in, there's a powder on top, and then it's ice on the bottom. And even as I've watched cars go by, when they penetrate the ice, they don't penetrate all the way to the asphalt there. And that includes even the big power trucks, some of which are stationed here and are from out of state to assist Georgia Power, Jackson EMC, and the others that are local with power outages. Did check with Hall authorities. By their count, there's only trace power outages in Hall County right now, just in the single digits. And the same with the number of people in the warming shelter. Last check, there was only one person in the North Hall Community Center warming shelter that is open for the duration of the storm. As you see cars coming by, look, on Brownsbridge Road here, it is solid white. Now, that is not a solid sheet of ice per se. It's kind of slushy, a little bit hardened at the bottom, as you saw. And what we've seen for 3 hours this morning, we saw sleet coming down. This has actually, believe it or not, changed to snow flurries out here. So whatever's happened to the upper atmosphere, I'll leave that to Chesley, Nicole, and the gang to figure out. But it's changed to snow flurries, which I think is actually a better harbinger for what this stuff could turn into. Now, elsewhere, just some other observations here. It's about 30 degrees. The pavement temperature that I checked that's from the National Weather Service at 985 at Highway 60 in Gainesville is just under freezing. So that means what does hit the ground likely is to freeze. And there's a glaze forming up on the tree limbs where ice and water have accumulated and on the power lines above, but they're not sagging yet. There is a steady breeze out here, so if this ice accumulates more, that could where we get to see more power outages. Now, as far as how the roads are in all of Hall County, here's what a GDOT spokesperson for the district said.
All roads are passable, but again, conditions continue to worsen. We want to remind everyone to continue to stay off the roads. Like we mentioned yesterday, the message remains clear: stay home unless absolutely necessary. I'd say if there's one place that we're keeping a close eye on, it's obviously overpasses.
I've been checking in with Hall authorities, too, and they don't have any roads shut down due to icing just yet, but all of them may be technically passable, but that doesn't mean it's ripe for the taking, so to speak. It's definitely tricky out here. I've seen some cars spinning their tires, though getting by gingerly on Brownsbridge Road next to me. And he mentioned the bridges and the Hall passes, the bridges and overpasses, excuse me, Nathan Johnson did. Those are what ice over first, as you know, and there's some big bridges here in Hall County that go over Lake Lanier, so those are, I'm sure, what they'll be monitoring very closely as they continue to treat the roads with a salty substance on top to both help melt the ice and then give cars traction. We're going to keep monitoring this through the day out here in Gainesville. Doug Turnbull, 11 Live News. Back to you.
All right, Doug, thank you so much for walking us through that.